What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. Brothers, we living in an age where obviously women are very independent, and I don't have any problem with that. You know, from the black community, a lot of women are doing well. It's more or less matriarchal. A lot of us grew up with maybe either a divorced family or a single mom, or maybe you had your dad in your life. But as black men, we're not the oppressive type of guys on women. That's not how we're really raised, okay? And so now we're seeing so many women that are doing well. Many cases, some of those women are achieving more education than black men. Some are getting more money. And, you know, it's a whole get the bag, chase the bag type of thing, especially women in America, right? Just get to the bag and all of this. And, you know, I'm gonna be myself, and, you know, you got to come up to my standards, and, you know, and if you don't get there, you can't be with me, you know, A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. What we have really seen is what happens when women indeed get to the bag and they live their life on their terms. We have seen evidence of what that looks like in a mate. And I'm gonna tell you, it doesn't look good. I have seen so many women, not only in the entertainment industry, but in the professional industries, law, medicine, in the public sector, be it, you know, let me say police officers, female police chiefs, judges, Fannie Willis, for an example. That attitude can get you a law degree, and you could be getting married to a guy who's a camera guy or a photographer. Nothing wrong with that, but it's not the same level that you're on. That's what I'm getting at, okay? And the same case can be said for ladies such as Nicki Minaj. Now, when we look at Nicki Minaj has everything that somebody on the outside would want. Fame, money. She also has longevity in the game. That's more than what most folks can ask for in a career. Money, longevity, and fame. But who does she have as a husband? Kenneth Petty. Which that's the perfect name to call somebody like him, because that last name is Petty. Kenneth Petty is her husband. I'm mentioning that for a reason. I mentioned that for a reason. Stick with me. On the flip side, Nicki Minaj has been known to be a big time supporter of the LGBTQ community. We've seen that become more strong in hip hop in the last 15 years. There are a lot of concerts, pride parades that a lot of the big artists are performing at, getting tons of money. So basically, you know, there's a lot of opportunities in respecting the LGBTQ. Okay, and Nicki Minaj was one of the first artists to come out and do so.
What do you think it's gonna take for us to finally get a gay rapper? Like, what is gonna happen?
I am a gay rapper. You got one.
Yeah. We love you, Nicki.
Now, Nicki Minaj was doing a stream with Kenneth Petty when he's gonna make a mistake, okay? She's talking to the audience and everything like that. I want you to hear what Kenneth Petty is gonna say.
Don't you let anybody or anything steal your.
That's right, especially.
Okay.
Now, you guys heard what he said. We had to bleep it out, but you guys heard what he said. It was the F-bomb, okay? Now, I want to talk about this because, you know, from my generation and his generation, when some people say that word about a person, they don't mean that the person themselves is living a gay lifestyle or anything like that. That's not what people are really talking about. So when you hear those things, somebody calls somebody the F-bomb, or, you know, you're this. In general, that's not what that someone is meaning, okay? That's really not what someone is meaning. However, in today's world, when you say that, okay, people are too sensitive now, and they're gonna run with it. Oh my God, Nicki Minaj husband, he's against the LGBTQ. Now, the way I see it, in the way that he's using it, is the same way that, hey, people in our generation used it to describe other people that were not gay, that were straight. And it was basically to say that that person was active in a pejorative way, that person was shady, and all of that. Okay? That's what they're meaning. But that's not how people are going to take it. And the reality is, the question I have for her, Nicki Minaj, why do you have a husband out there that's so stupid to say something like that when you're getting the bag with the LGBTQ? But see, that's what happens when you're unequally yoked and you have an idiot husband. That's what happens. You're not equally yoked. That's what happens when you're being stupid. And see, I'm gonna tell a lot of people out there like that is that when you have a lot of money and you don't work hard equally to put yourself into a situation where you can get a mate that will understand, like, yo, my wife is Nicki Minaj. She got a lot of brand deals. She got a lot of money. She's doing a lot of things. Let me not say something stupid that's going to basically stop her bag, because I ain't got no money in the first place. Let me not say that. When you're dumb, you will say stuff like that because you're broke. But not only is he stupid, the question is, what is she doing by even dealing with a man like that? What is she doing? That's the point. What is she doing? We're going to continue to keep saying that. What is she doing? That's what we're dealing with here. And you guys can get mad if you want. You can be upset with it if you want. The question is, what is she doing? Something must be wrong with her. Must be wrong with her. You gotta have a problem. You gotta be problematic if you're gonna deal with that kind of man and let him stop your bag like that. Why don't you have a man like a Jay-Z who would know better than to say something like that as a mate? Imagine Beyonce talking about whatever she's talking about to her audience and Jay-Z, coming across her shoulder and say that. Because you know why? Beyonce worked hard and put herself and carried herself in a way that she would get a man that's equally yoked with her. A lot of these ladies that's getting this money, they're not really dealing with people that are equally yoked with them. And that's what happens when all you worry about is the career, getting the bag, and you don't worry about being equally yoked, because then it's like, well, I could just buy a dude. And that's the downfall of buying a dude, or even a female. A lot of guys do that. You go and deal with a chick, you know what I'm saying? The chick is out there dusty as hell. She ain't got nothing. Then you a doctor, you're a lawyer, you're out there dealing with somebody, they embarrass you, say something stupid, then you get mad at them. Well, why are you mad at them? They were dumb in the first place. They weren't on your level. You wasn't trying to deal with nobody on your level. What was the point of getting all that money to end up dealing with him? That's what I don't get. I just don't get that. You could have stayed broke, boo, and got Kenneth Petty. So you wanted to be able to just buy a Pookie? www.rentapookie.com, boo? Is that what we're doing? Is that why you work so hard all your life to get a dude like that? Is that what we're doing now? Because y'all both look silly when you do that. You're not really real like that. It's not the math is not mathing. You're not on point. And I'm gonna tell a lot of brothers out there, you know what I'm saying? Hey, don't let that be you, man. Working real hard, you get a woman out there, she come out there and embarrass you like that, and you look dumb, man. Like, you ain't got time for that. Like, yo, no, man, you can't be saying that kind of stuff. When you dealing with me, you just can't say that. You need to chill right now. Like, don't even be on live with me at all, because you're gonna say the wrong thing. Go check yourself. So then she got to come back out there and she gonna have to apologize for something that really he wasn't trying to offend them by saying that, but because the world is so sensitive these days, because that wouldn't have had to happen like 20 years ago. But now, hey, you can't be saying that. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.